Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here. As you can tell, we're in a motel. And no, we're still in Florida. Well, we're not even have really left town. We're up in Tallahassee. And if I had known what these so called movers were doing, things might, well, I don't know if they would have done any differently, but they only moved part of our stuff, and they packed a lot of they put a lot of stuff on the truck that wasn't supposed to be on the truck. I know, look at my hair, it's really humid and stuff today, so I'm sorry, and it's been a really bad day. um, they made the biggest mess you would ever want to see. It's like my art room was completely packed, and I don't know what the hell they did, but I'll tell you one thing. It's really disrespectful to take and throw somebody's artwork, paintings on the floor and stuff and walk on them like they were just nothing. And these are some paintings that one wasn't even finished yet. Um, they weren't careful, they broke stuff. They, we found like part of my yarn out on the lawn, or in the weeds actually, like Brad's shoes. He has no clothes right now because all of his clothes that I put in a clear tote, they were told, don't put this on the truck by him and stuff. They put it on the truck. So he had no clothes right now. He's wearing my shoes. I have a great big oversized pair of knockoff Crocs that I wear when my feet are really swollen. Yeah, he's wearing those. All of my pet supplies and stuff, because like here you'll see my cat. There's Angel. There's Angel. She's had a rough day. Here's Charlie. Him had a rough day, huh, Charlie? Did you have a rough day? I know. But him's my baby. And there's Nixie. Brad's at Walmart because, right, Charlie, all of Charlie's pet supplies. Come on, baby. Come here. He's not happy. All of his pet supplies. Well, they've got dog food down here. See, down here. They've got dog food, dry. And she's got cat food right there. But all of their wet food, her cat litter, was packed, put on the truck. We thought all the medications were. So Brad may have to wear my skirt and top tomorrow, which is fine with me, but I don't think he really wants to. But he might. you know, they didn't pack so much stuff. I sat there and I bawled and bawled because it's overwhelming, the amount of trash left, the amount of stuff left to be packed. I stepped in a great big ant hill, and these fire ants are vicious, and I had 2 open sores on my legs. I know they're pretty gross. Let's see. I don't know if you guys can see. And I've been fighting infections and stuff, and and they were bandaged, and I stepped in ant hills, and of course those fire ants had filled, and they got up underneath the bandages and stuff, and of course, Brett called to complain to this is the professional moving company, right? 3 guys. It took them 4 hours, and they didn't do half of it. And she's like, well, you guys weren't prepared. You guys weren't ready. And if you'd let us know. And also they saw 2 cockroaches, and they weren't ready for that. Or else they would have been wearing gloves. And it's like, two cockroaches. This is an old ancient ghetto trailer that you can see daylight all around in numerous scenes and stuff. And we live in Florida. You can't really help but cockroaches. And we pray and pray and pray. Two cockroaches. They never say anything to Brad about it. I'll tell you what, come 2 o'clock, they lit out of there. Also, they charged us for travel time. Nobody ever said anything about that. They charged us over $700. This trip is costing so much money. So she said, well, we can send them back out tomorrow. We'll give you a 10% discount because they loaded a bunch of stuff on the truck they weren't supposed to. But for the same hourly price of $130 an hour. Or no, I think she said, no, it would be just two guys tomorrow. It would just be two guys tomorrow, so it would only be $110 an hour. I tried to tell Brad, though, that, you had to have everything boxed up. But she had told him, and I heard her, that, they would help any way we needed them to. So, of course, he thought, that meant he would help any way he needed to. So, I'm not sure what he's going to do. We're here up in Tallahassee, and we really like the Red Roof Inns. This is a king bed. Is handicap accessible, which is really nice. And, Brad needs that. He's gotten to the point, guys, where he can hardly walk at all. He's gone right now because I can hardly walk. I'm so sore. It's stuff, and we went to Walmart to get pet food, cat litter, to get us some dinner. We haven't had any dinner. We hadn't had anything all day except for a protein shake this morning. So we did stop on the way out of town and got, 2 for $5 at Burger King because, we both had to eat. His blood sugar's down really nice, so, it was 101 this morning, so that was really nice. So, he worked really hard on that. So, I don't know. We might be here another night. We had to call and get the electricity shut off, postponed by another day. I don't know if I'm going with him tomorrow morning or not. I pretty well kind of had it. And he knows that. So, I don't know. I can only take so much as far as, I guess because of having Asperger's syndrome and ADHD, I can only handle so much. I have huge social anxiety as is, so I normally, will just stick with my animals, and a little bit more than I can handle. We kind of reached out to our local community and see if we can hire some people to come in and help him. We don't really have another $700 to shell out because, we got movers on the other end, too. So, we had to cancel our motel room in Jacksonville. Thank goodness I usually I use that app called Bookings, and I only book that is where they don't charge you, and you can cancel without, it's not a non-refundable. But they don't charge you until you check in. So. But I am going to work on my diamond painting, which is right there. I hope you can see it. Because I told my daughter, I was texting her, I'm like, have a cigarette for me. She smokes still. I really want a cigarette. I'm like, have a cigarette for me. I'm not going to have one, of course. And I'm like, and have a drink for me, because, I very rarely will have a drink, because, I'm a diabetic. And I'm like, and have some chocolate. Because I'm not going to have that either, because, I do have to say, though, I've tried that Hershey's sugar-free chocolate. Now that's really good. We will occasionally buy a small bag of it and split it. And I'll just have like one little square a night, but it's nice. It's very nice. So, anyway, we're hanging in there, guys. This is a good thing this is the last move we're ever doing, because, man. So, anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys what's up, and remember, I love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship so very much. And say a prayer for us, or send a good vibe, whatever you want to do. And remember, I love you, and I think you're awesome. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.